Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do a review and demo of the new Becca Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation. I was super excited when I heard this foundation was supposed to come out. First, right off the bat, I'm thinking this is supposed to be dewy. I have dry skin, so I was super excited about that. I know other dry skin girls were too. I bought mine from Ulta, and they also have it at Sephora, and they'll probably also have it available at the Becca stores. But if you want to pick it up in stores, I know those are two of the ones where you can find Becca products. This retails for about $44, so it is definitely an expensive high-end foundation. So if you are, curious, get a sample size, try it out, see how you like it. It comes in 8 shades. Now you're probably thinking, I wish, how is that supposed to work for my skin type? Am I going to be able to find it? There's supposed to be 8 flexible shades. I don't know if it's true for every skin type, but like basically a bunch of the different shades supposed to work for like multiple different types of skin tones. I bought mine in the color Light, which is the second shade up from the color Fair, and even Fair didn't look that light, so I was torn. I was like, okay, light, is that going to be too dark? Should I have gotten Fair? So it makes me wonder, like really pale skin girls, I don't know if that flexibility works for you guys. If you're really pale skin or really dark, let me know if that will work for you. But for light, I feel like it really did kind of match well with my skin tone. Like it really blended in seamlessly. Like this is a great color match. I'm normally say in like a MAC foundation, the NC25, Revlon soft, what is that, sand beige, and then in L'Oreal True Match I'm a C5, so just some color references there. This worked out really great for my skin color. It didn't look too dark or anything. It didn't oxidize on me throughout the day. It's supposed to be kind of like an aqua finish. It definitely is a very light type of coverage. It's sheer light, but you can definitely build this up to a good medium coverage with like about 2 layers. I built it up today and I did about 2 layers. Definitely builds up really nicely. One thing I'm not a fan of, so you have the bottle and you kind of twist it and the little popper or the dropper thing comes up, and then when you bring it up, it's supposed to like kind of dispense the product. That did it that first time. Normally it doesn't always do it for me like that. So say, let's try it again. Let's try to just pop it and just, okay, why are you doing this to me now? Yeah, see, like right now it wasn't doing it. So sometimes it's like a hit or a miss. So I'm not a big fan of like the dropper. It's cool, they're trying to be innovative, a little bit different, but it doesn't always work for me like that. So I can't always get products, so not a very big fan of that. So it can be kind of annoying if you're kind of, like in a rush. The bottle, the packaging is very beautiful though. Packaging, 50-50. You can go there. But I feel like this is definitely not a on-the-go type of foundation. So when I first started using this foundation, I don't know, I really was not a fan. But something that I realized as I started testing it out more, it is a dewy. It is a really dewy finish. So dry skin, I really do like it. But because it is a very dewy finish, you definitely have to work this into the skin and you have to wait. If you are someone who maybe adds powder to your foundation to kind of set it, I'm dry and I do add powder to set my foundation, mostly because I like to add powder for my face powder before I add bronzer and blush and highlight, because everything just meshes better together. Very light amount of powder, and I use a dual fiber brush. But I realized the reason I was not liking it because I was noticing in like my dry patches and like my kind of like T-zone and down around my nose, I was noticing that I can see it, kind of caking up around there, and it was very dry. And I was like, damn, I do not like this foundation. But I realized as when I kind of, added the foundation and then I waited good amount of time, maybe like 3 or 4 minutes, do your eye makeup, do everything else, and then set it, go back into set it with your powder. That's when I started to love it. I really am loving this foundation. Every time I use it, every time I realize what do I like better. And applying this foundation, I kind of show you guys in the review and demo. I've used a beauty blender and I've used a couple of different brushes. Honestly, my favorite way, and one side of my face, my favorite way is definitely the beauty blender. I love the beauty blender. At first, the brush that I was using, this was a Sephora number 56 brush. For some reason, I don't know why, I was not a fan of this brush with the foundation, so I had it switched over, and this is the crown brush, the Rontal Kabuki. Kind of looks like that Morphe, what is that, like the M439? A little bit more densely packed, and that foundation, if I had to use a brush, definitely something more like this, a Kabuki more densely packed brush than maybe, say, the Sephora number 56. This usually usually I love for almost every foundation. For some reason, not a fan of it with this Becca Aqua Luminous one, but this like kind of round top one definitely did it. Overall though, I love the beauty blender with this. Honestly, if you want to just do one layer, this is going to be really like sheer to light coverage depending how much you use on that first layer. It's supposed to be really like a natural type of looking foundation with a glow, and I will say intense glow. So oily skin, it can be a hit or a miss for you guys. Normal skin, depending how much of a glow that you like. Maybe in the wintertime, I prefer a little bit better. For me, like I said, I'm actually really enjoying this. Once I learned, you know what, give it some time to kind of set into the skin and then go with your powder, starting to love it. It blends in with that beauty blender. Like I said, it blends beautifully. I feel like definitely just try to work that into the skin, and if you want to add another layer, go ahead. I do have blemishes around my face. I didn't use any concealer around my face today. I know around this side I'll kind of see kind of blemish. Can't really notice it that much as I build up that foundation, so you can definitely get a really nice kind of medium-ish, even to full coverage type of a look with it. Normally sometimes if I don't want to use too much foundation, I will go in with a concealer to cover it, but I actually really like it. When you kind of like move your head around, you can kind of see the glow. I added a little bit of highlighter, but most of it on its own, this glow is the foundation. So if you love that glow, you're gonna love this foundation. I will say that I do agree that it does kind of give you like a kind of a soft focus glow where it kind of blurs out those imperfections, because when I was looking at myself before even adding my Max Fix Plus, because normally I add my Max Fix Plus to every foundation, but I was kind of like, you know, deciding what lipstick color to wear and just doing other stuff. It took a while, and I was just kind of peeking into the mirror to try to see without the Max Fix Plus. It does give it that really nice soft focus glow, a nice little blur to the skin when you initially add it before maybe adding your foundation. Say I was using this a lot maybe during the workday, just this foundation, eyebrows and some powder or whatever. It gives you a really nice kind of a luminous natural glow to the skin. So if you want it for everyday wear, or if you want to use it for like, you know, kind of going out type of a look, you can definitely do that. The wear time of this is more of a kind of lighter foundation. It is like that liquidy consistency, that watery. It is a water type of base foundation. So the wear time is actually okay. It's pretty good. I would say maybe like 7-8 hours or more. It doesn't completely like wear off, depending, I would say, how much. If you use one layer, you use 2 layers. I feel like it wears off pretty nicely though. It doesn't look super like patchy or anything, so I was kind of impressed with that. Overall, I'm actually really enjoying this foundation. Like I said in the beginning, I was like, I was really disappointed, but I was like, no, let's give it another chance. I'm so glad I gave it more chances, because I realized what I was kind of doing, I guess, wrong. Basic thing, wait before you add any other powders on top, because this is dewy, so it needs more time to set than maybe a natural foundation. Even if you're not going to add powder and then the rest of your stuff on your face, just give it some time, and it'll work out really great for you. Like I'm glad I didn't give up on it, because now I'm just really enjoying it. Nice glow to my face. I kind of like going around and checking myself out. I really do like it. So if you're dry skin, definitely give it a go. Try it out. Get some samples. Maybe try to get a little bit more than you normally get, just so you can try to build it up and see if you like it. If you're oily and you've tried this, let me know how you enjoy it. So far, so good after a while. I really do like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review and demo. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with some more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.